fire. I don't think it's like it touches your like clothes and it explodes in flames. Like a few singe marks on the top of the boat. I think it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
It's really, really cold. I don't think anything's gonna catch on fire by touching.
Yeah. And then it's gonna try to engage the drow, if it can.
Calorel is so focused on Thomas right now, she won't bother trying to intercept.
Alright. And then do some whipping flames.
Okay. That is not a hit.
No.
And then the rest of your turn?
I don't think you're gonna need Earth Strength for this battle, so I'm gonna save it. Nothing else.
Okay. It is Calorel's turn. She lifts her bow and fires off her 2 stupefying shots at Thomas. You will die this day, Scion! That is 25 versus mental defense. That is a natural 16. 14 points of psychic damage on Thomas, and he is dazed. Save ends. Dazed means -4 to your attack rolls. And that is the same exact roll. So 2 instances of dazing, save ends, 2 saves, and then a total of 28 psychic damage. She is gunning square for Thomas and has no other focus or care for anyone else other than him.
No, Thomas takes every shot with little more than just a grunt, really.
The arrows letting out their mind-shattering, shrieks as they punch into Thomas's breastplate. Leon.
Wow. This is certainly going to be interesting. Leon's just going to go ahead and Chaos Bolt the one who's engaged him.
Okay.
There's no escalation dice yet, there is no
Stop.
on.
As you consider that...
That's such a mean word to choose.
The book itself says it's a good possibility, and only Fargus can end up seeing where these beautiful individuals have gone. Which means that only he can be prepared, and effectively, he's immune to their pop-out attacks.
Right.
So, can I just, move and stuff and take turns, or...?
Sure.
It's like, okay, I was about to swing, but okay, let's just walk up. And, I guess, now I'll swing at Calorel.
Swing?
That's a long sword.
You know, I swing and a huge bolt of energy comes out.
Okay.
That is an absolute miss.
Nah.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
Oh yes, Thomas, how I missed you.
That is not a 1, but you still do have some damage there.
That is 8 points of damage.
8? You're not engaged.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes. Sorry, yes. My mind is just dubbing to
Anything else with your turn? Okay. As this creature attempts to pop out and stab Leon, and misses. Damage equal to the escalation die, which is 0. Thomas.
Thomas is going to take a step forward here.
Alright.
On top of the chest.
And just taunt Calorel a bit and consider the situation. Weigh the odds.
She is so pissed, and if she gets a moment to kill you, which could be now, she will take it without a doubt. You recall the hatred, the undeniable loathing and glaring she directed your way when you were a prisoner in the basement of the Scarlet Serpents. And, without collar, she appears to be fervently focused on her dream right now, which is killing you.
Well, Scarlet isn't here right now, so give it your best shot.
Dwohurim. Thomas just stole your dwarven line.
I need to roll all the saves. Give me a
You
moment.
certainly do need to take your damage and roll your saves. My apologies.
That's the damage
Okay.
Dazed 1, Dazed 2. Okay.
Alright, and we're still having a daze effect then.
Oh, let's start with something a little low-key, I suppose. Still have this thing. I apparently didn't think of preparing something else, but let's fire it. I will go for an acid arrow on Triss. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to see if we can get her out of the fight without taking too much attention to him himself. So, let's get physical defense.
That is a miss.
Oh well. On a miss.
I mean,
as well.
what attack was that?
That's an acid arrow. It's
Yeah.
nothing huge. It's
Nothing
fine.
huge.
I actually kind of hope
Right.
that it misses because it does decent things.
Yeah,
on
yes,
this too.
he wants it to remiss so that he regains it after his next
Yeah.
quick rest.
After this combat, I get it back. But now Triss has 10 ongoing acid damage.
Okay, got it.
That's my. That's.
Anything else?
He'll go here.
Okay.
It's a little safer here.
The escalation die moves up to 1. Triss, per the rules of the game, is able to use her bow in melee just fine,
Damn it.
so long as she targets the one she is engaged with, and she will certainly attempt to shoot the fire elemental with her barbed arrows. That is a 24 versus armor class on the fire elemental. That will be a hit, I presume.
Yep.
For 20 points of damage and 6 ongoing damage on the fire elemental. That is a natural even hit. She's feeling bold enough. The fire elemental will get a free attack against her.
Alright. I also just remembered I didn't use my Druidic Summoning to get it more hit points. Can I use the melee burn, by the way?
She's not attacking with melee.
Yeah, okay. So...
That is not a hit against her. She's sending the second shot at you, Fargus. Having sent
Alright.
this damn thing after her. That is a... just a hit against
Yeah.
yours. That is an odd hit. Fargus also takes 20 points of damage and 6 ongoing.
Right.
As the capable Dark Bolt sneers and lets out 2 of her barbed arrows.
God damn it.
From out of here...
Remember her ongoing.
Yes, she has ongoing damage. I forgot about that, Manaki. She is no longer taking that, but she does take 10 points of damage. This guy, as he pops out of the chest, lets out a flurry of daggers and knives and cleavers against 2 nearby enemies, which will be Thomas and Dwohurim. As rather than engaging, he just pops right out of the chest and starts throwing shit at the 2 of you. This will be against Dwohurim, 26 versus armor class. 15 damage and 5 ongoing.
Yeah, let's take that.
And that's against Thomas. 15 damage and 5 ongoing.
Alrighty.
And then he'll just, like, step out of the chest, not even bother trying to engage. This guy will pop out of the barrels, just, like, kick open, like, one of them. And will attempt to pop out and ride Leon. And miss. Leon will still take 5 points of damage. It is Fargus' turn.
Alright. Gonna move to here and then cast Ruination.
Okay. That
These
does-
rolls!
Come on, Fargus.
Yes, please. Better! No.
That is not good enough to hit the enemy with the highest mental defense.
Horrible rolls. And then the fire elemental is gonna use his whipping flames.
Alright.
That should be it.
It certainly does hit, Triss.
And then everyone is nearby, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, got it. That's on
2.
Calorel.
Yep. 7 ongoing.
Doesn't even bother to look away from Thomas. It is her turn, and, yep, She is going to open her mouth and unleash a gout of acid, lobbing it straight at Thomas. That is going to be 25 versus Thomas's physical defense.
That's certainly it.
For 24 acid damage, and Thomas is stunned until the end of Calorel's next turn. He takes a -4 penalty to his defenses, and he cannot take actions.
It's bad.
You got that, Leon?
And
this
with that done, she stalks up menacingly to move to engage Thomas.
Nope.
Fargus stops. She will actually look away from Thomas, condescendingly down at Fargus. She will take her 7 ongoing points of fire damage and roll her save. She succeeds. Alright. Leon, you're up.
Right. Thomas, I'm going to cast a spell on you.
I'm stunned. I can't detect your spell.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Thomas, giving him a free recovery. In addition, he may roll a save against all ongoing effects, if any.
Okay, he certainly
Alright,
does.
I have all the effects.
He has 2 dazes and no, just a daze and 5
One
ongoing.
daze, 5 ongoing, and the stun.
The stun does not have a save.
Oh, it does not. Okay.
No.
No, you get the
Free
daze.
recovery. That's 31. That's nice.
You get to roll against a daze and the ongoing.
Okay, first one is daze. That's a 20.
You want a longer daze
Ongoing,
for sure.
and the stun doesn't have one.
That should keep you going a little bit longer.
Yes.
I also forgot my ongoing, so I'm gonna take that now.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty. For that, why don't you go ahead and roll the Druidic Summoning hit points now, Goger, and add them to your Fire Elemental.
Thank you. 50.
In a slightly healthier fire.
Yeah.
Inspired by the desperate situation.
As Leon, I mean, these things here are annoyance, but Calorel is much larger of a danger here. Right?
I say hold those 2 and you're good. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
begin killing those, they're horrible things.
Fine. Make sure you get rid of Calorel.
We'll try.
As I will attack the one that tried to ride me.
Okay. That is most assuredly a hit against the creature, and that's enough to stagger it.
Also, I get a blessing, which will be... Well, they're going to... It's also going to take an additional 4 points of damage.
Okay.
The electricity just sparks everywhere.
I stab you good.
But I don't want to use my move for anything. That can go to charity. Turn is over.
Okay. This beautiful creature here thinks about the situation. I mean,
Hi there.
he like uses like a quick action to look over at Thomas. He's like stunned. Thinks about taking an opportunity attack to walk away anyway.
I mean, just tried to just lost its attack.
It's already lost its move action. Like sighs and like sadness and attempts to stab you anyway, and no, it doesn't get anywhere.
He's too disheartened to stab.
Thomas, you've reached the end of your turn. Take 5 points of ongoing damage and make a save against your ongoing damage.
I shall do that. Nope.
Okay. Dwohurim.
I believe you're staggered again.
Alright, well, we got that thing off. That was woefully less interesting than I thought it would be. So I'm thinking we need some of that for Salva now.
Yeah.
I can't fix anything at the moment.
No, you can't. But the Force Salva, luckily, is not one that misses a lot. I kind of want to kill this lady first.
Yeah.
But, like, do you think... I kind of want to make her the primary target?
Yeah, do that. She does a lot of damage, and we sort of need her out of here.
I imagine she's easier to kill than Calorel.
Yeah, probably.
Does Calorel have one of those annoying amulets on her?
She is not wearing a pendant.
Oh, that's good.
Only thing notable about her that's changed is that she has a scarred face. She's missing a few fingers on her right hand. No pendant.
Alright then, I suppose we will do the, we will evoke the Force Salvo.
Okay.
And first we'll go for Triss.
Alright.
Physical
That
defense.
is a miss.
There's a miss. I suppose we'll direct another one.
Miss.
Fucker. Alright. Well, I suppose I will just let that be misses on her and take that she is pretty hard to hit with physical defense things. I still have some other ones. We'll take the one against that one. Next.
Which one? Could you point at me again?
The wound stagger one up top.
Okay. That hits it.
41.
That is enough to slay it.
Alright, then we have that one.
Okay. That is enough to slay it outright from full hit points to...
Alright. Sure, and then there is Calarel, of course.
Okay.
Because of course she was a target.
That misses Calarel.
Alright then. There's nothing amiss, so kill those two. Not as effective as I wanted it to be, but what can I do?
All right,
I am but a wizard.
Anything else with your turn?
Yes, you're not a druid.
I will engage Calarel, I think.
Okay.
And Tom is kind of screwed still.
Because there was no one defending Tom.
He's fine.
Well,
he's
I'm
fine.
close enough to Fargus now to use my my once per battle heal to let him take a recovery.
Okay. Fargus can expend a recovery. You are at the full 60 hit points, by the way, Goger. You recovered from the temporary wound you took.
You are full?
No, he's not at full hit points. He's at full maximum hit points.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like he took a wound, a lasting wound, last session. It's gone now.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I forgot to edit that, I guess.
But you can heal yourself up.
Yes, you
Right.
can spend a recovery.
You can't use a bow without disengaging from us. Without getting.
She could shoot one of you, but the other would be able to get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, he'll as part of that he'll pick up his great sword. I think. You can't use spells as opportunity attacks, right?
No, it's only basic attacks.
Sure. Then he will have that prepared and ready.
All right. Escalation die moves up to 2. Triss's turn, and she will attempt to shoot the fire elemental again, and hit it for 20 points of damage and 6 ongoing. I think that's 12 ongoing on the fire elemental now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That is an even hit for her, so she will provoke a free attack from the fire elemental again.
Right.
That will not hit her physical defense, and she will attempt to shoot Fargus. That is a hit with a -2 penalty. That is also an even roll, so she gets a third attack as well against a different enemy, and that will be against Leon. -4 will be a miss against Leon, and she does.
Elemental gets an attack, right?
I already took the free attack.
All right.
That will end her turn. She does not wish to move. This individual here looks around, sees the stun guy, engages the stun guy. Thomas is currently staggered, and these red caps prioritize staggered individuals, attempting to crush Thomas with his horrible stompy boots.
Ow.
21 versus physical defense for 20 points of damage, and Thomas is hampered. Save ends. Hampered means you can only make basic attacks. No frills. None of your powers. As the creature giggles with glee. That one is dead. Fargus, you're up.
Alright. Also, 54 is my maximum hit points. So.
Okay. I was confused by the 6-0 in thing.
Yeah, that's 6 ongoing. Just.
Oh.
just to keep track of that.
Gryph had left his on his token, so I just thought that you had left yours on there for whatever reason.
Yeah, okay.
My mistake.
Alright, so let's try to disengage here.
Okay. You're trying to disengage you, right? Not the fire elemental?
Yeah.
Alright, you successfully disengage.
Alright. And then cast a Flame Spear on Triss.
Okay. Worst case, what? You fucking strike the fire elemental with fire damage? You're like, ah!
Actually, let's use the fire elemental first. In case
That's the right way to do it, yeah.
I mean, you can still kill it with fire, it has to be a long
The fire elemental will die this turn anyway from the 12 ongoing damage he's taken. That will hit Triss.
Yeah, nice. So then a 1d3 then. So 1, 2, 3.
Heavily seared by the fire damage.
Yep, and Carol takes more ongoing damage.
Okay.
And now I will cast a Flame Spear.
That is not a hit.
No. Sadly not.
It's quite different from a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah, she can still hit me if I'm far away, so...
Okay. Fire Elemental will take his ongoing damage, and so will you.
Ah, yeah, that's true. The fire elemental dies.
And, you count as having spent a recovery, by the way, from the heal that Dwohurim gave you.
Ah, yeah. A lot of stuff going on.
I understand.
Let's also use a save against... Yeah, save against the ongoing.
Fantastic. It'll be her turn. No, she's a woman on a mission. Is she on such a stupid mission that she's gonna care enough to try and disengage? I'm actually gonna roll a d2 for this to see whether she wants to even try and disengage. Yeah, she'll try and disengage from Dwohurim. She fails. These attacks are going at Dwohurim as she brandishes her twin axes. That is a miss against Dwohurim, and that is a miss against Dwohurim. Horrific rolls, perhaps so consumed with anger that she is not able to focus right now.
Oh, those hits.
She takes her ongoing damage, and she attempts to make a save against it. She succeeds.
We're damn good at that.
That puts us at Leon's turn, who is no longer engaged.
And Thomas would no longer be stunned, correct?
Yes, Thomas is no longer stunned.
So, Trish, or... Can we take on Trish?
Yep,
Yes.
I think so.
She's gonna down me otherwise.
Get someone on her.
Fine.
You can hurt her pretty bad too, I think.
Thomas, you better survive this.
Thomas is fine.
She's got a potion.
As I will go ahead, move up, and... physical defense is quite high. You know what? If her physical defense seems to be so hard to hit, let's just check, like, is she so hard to hit in the face with a sword? As I will just swing the sword.
As a matter of fact, yes, she is hard to hit with a sword, with your natural 1.
Yes, my natural 1 is not a very good indicator of this.
Triss is not even remotely threatened by the sword. Easily sidesteps it. Anything else with your turn?
Regret my decision.
Thomas, you are hampered, you're taking ongoing damage, and you are engaged. But you get a turn.
Everything is going as planned. Can I use a potion while hampered?
Yes.
Okay, different question. Oh, I can't use that because I'm hampered. Right. I guess I'll just use a potion then.
Alright.
A champion tier healing potion that I bought for just this occasion.
Okay, 48 plus 4 plus 2d8.
Okay, let's roll the 2d8 extra and then the recovery. That is terrible 32. But it'll do.
Okay. That is your standard action used. You still have a move action and a quick action.
I suppose I'll try to disengage.
Alright, you can certainly attempt to do that.
And fail, and I can't do anything with my quick action because I'm hampered.
Alright.
I can, however, roll the save for my ongoing.
Yes,
and the hampered.
Yes, you can take your 5 ongoing damage and make your 2 saves.
Okay, ongoing and hampered.
You are no longer hampered. And you are no longer staggered either, which is a very important distinction. Dwohurim, it is your turn. Calorel is, like, spittle is, like, spewing out of her mouth. She is consumed with fury.
Oh. Lady, I think I'll just try to shock you. That's how that usually works. Taser, getting a little too close.
Let it be said that you're the one who engaged with her.
Well, I didn't think it would be like this when I got engaged.
They always say that.
You weren't ready to put the ring on it.
So let's have that be against the physical defense.
That definitely does hit her physical defense.
For a 5 points of electrical damage.
Alright,
Max damage.
You shock her away from you.
Step back, and I suppose I guess we frost her.
Okay.
Would be the way to go, or should I go for Triss? I just can't hit her.
I don't know, actually. Which is best?
Well, I guess I'll shoot at the Calorel because she's kind of right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I did just hit her, so maybe it's a thing now.
That is a miss.
That is not a thing then. Oh, okay, she takes my level with a 4 point of cold damage.
Okay, she
take
takes
a
4 cold
save.
damage.
I save.
Alright, just 5 points of ongoing and you're clear. Escalation die moves up to 3. It is Triss's turn. I mean... This, like, what the fuck is this shit? Fuck this. She's a goddamn archer. She doesn't have to deal with this shit. Fuck you. Move the fuck away from you. Hit the squishy asshole here, and that's Fargus.
I might die here, actually.
Exsanguinated barbed arrows. 20 damage and 6 ongoing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Drops Fargus down to dying, and that is an even attack roll. And so she will attempt to direct the second arrow at Leon. With a -2 penalty, that is a miss. That will end her turn. Bestiary, design, compulsion. It's in his blood. Ah, he can't disengage from Thomas. He wants to. It's a compulsion of Redcaps. Wants to stop unconscious dying guy. Ah, why did he try and disengage and fail? Fuck.
You could convert his standard action.
Then he couldn't attack. He
could pay us lots of money, and then someone of us says the word to let him teleport.
He will. He will attempt to stab Thomas with his huge bloody cleavers. Very disheartened about his inability to reach Fargus to stomp on him. He will miss with the first strike, but he will hit with the second strike. 13 damage, and he pops free from Thomas.
You should have done that first.
Well, if he'd done that first, he couldn't have made his attack against Fargus. That will end this creature's turn. That creature is dead. Fargus, give me a death save.
Fargus, I don't think you have to.
Okay.
Because you are just going to stand up and make sure that we don't die and stuff.
Alright, describe to me how the situation works. Like, what's the flavoring behind this?
It's mostly Thomas just trying to, dodge and just endure this Redcat down here, basically. And I hope Redcat is not also a trigger, but apparently it's not.
It is not a trigger.
As he then just sees that Fargus is somewhat down, and with just sheer force of presence, really, Thomas just says something that's really not that inspirational, but definitely gets Fargus's mind back to the fight and makes him realize that whatever he's feeling really isn't that bad.
Okay.
And it inspires him to fight on.
Alright. Fargus may rally. Expend his rally for this battle. That takes him up to 16 hit points.
Yep.
You are currently lying prone on the ground. You can take your entire turn.
Yeah. I'm first gonna drink my potion on the ground, I guess.
Alright. I mean, why the fuck not, right?
Yep.
Fuck this shit.